This is the audio of my camera and this is the audio of my phone, and I have 1% of battery on my phone to go through this whole video. So hello and welcome to the second episode of my redesigning series, where I put myself in a way too high position of redesigning prestigious YouTube channel. I then consequently get disappointed because my videos don't reach out to them, and I just repeat the cycle multiple times. A few weeks ago or months ago, I made a video redesigning Best Dresses channel, and if you saw that video, you would know how passionate I am about editing, designing, doing graphics on my iPad, and just experimenting with different aesthetics, mostly because I don't have to commit to them, even though they're really pretty. So we're in 2021, I don't think we need a much longer intro than that. I would just ask for you to appreciate the bright pink eyeliner that I tried doing today, and without further ado, let's just get into today's target, which is going to be AVREY OVARD. AVREY 101. She's actually my age, and she recently made me get into a life crisis when she published a video moving out at 18, because who doesn't want to be financially independent, living in a Pinterest dream condo at 18? I do. Anyways, if she's even watching this, congratulations. I've been obsessed with your editing and videos and creativity for a long time, and if you ever see this, know that I'm doing this because I really appreciate your content, and I actually think this is going to be a big challenge because your aesthetic is already pretty similar to what I would do, so this is going to be funny. Anyways, even though I've been a long-term fan, I did have to make some Google research in order to professionalize this video, so let's just go into AVREY OVARD 101. I'm literally sitting in an IKEA non-built bench. Born on the 16th of May of 2002, she was raised by her parents in Utah. She was one of the best cheerleaders in her school at just the age of 8, which is kind of funny because I feel like she hated high school, and I didn't even know you had cheerleading before high school. She began her YouTube channel in 2014, and she now has 974,000 subscribers, and I had to rehearse saying this number because my tongue was just getting She makes videos about fashion, mental health, trendy experiments, and personal adventures. Her Instagram description is moi. She's obsessed with Animal Crossing, Pinterest, and her pooping schedule is at 5 a.m. at Thursdays. So let's just get into my bed. We're going to start by making a color palette, then a mood board, then 3 versions of banners, then 3 intros, then 3 ending screens, and then video ideas and correspondent thumbnails. I have already done all of that, and it took much more hours than the ones I should be sleeping. What do you mean it's 3 a.m.? A person commented on my other videos that my voice sounded weird and trembly or shaky, and I've had a teacher said that to me. I feel like when I'm excited, I start speaking with a voice that's kind of shaky because I just don't breathe and I keep talking, and then I get out of breath, and then it's just weird. So yeah, I'm trying to speak in a more natural voice, but I just get really excited and I stop breathing, and then my voice just gets weird, and it feels like I'm nervous when I'm just pumped and nerdy about what I'm talking about. Let's just go. Okay, so as I did in the other video, I'm going to put myself in the corner, or in this corner of the screen, and we're just going to start off our redesigning process. Okay, I already have my time-lapse right here on my computer, and as you're seeing, I just started off by making a mood board. Some people are addicted to Instagram, some people are addicted to TikTok. I'm addicted to Pinterest. Then I also took some prints of some edits that I thought were cute from AVREY, so that I had a bigger notion, visual notion of what she's already doing, and then I stepped into the color palette. I used those rainbow colors that she already uses because I think it's kind of interesting, and it's something that I don't really see a lot of people doing besides the whole LGBT logo rainbow thing. So played with some bright pinks and some neon yellows and greens. I also think something that goes really well in her channel is mixing black with other colors. Bright pinks or rainbow colors with the black contrasting just works really well. So I wanted to work with that. Now, something she doesn't really explore in her editing and I think would be very cool would be to experiment with different types of fonts. I've been really getting into fonts lately, and I like to do them in this more handy way where I trace them and then fill them in with a kind of pencil brush on Procreate. So I just downloaded a bunch of fonts and mixed different characters from different fonts on some of the cases, and then I also traced them because I didn't know if I wanted to use them like fully colored in or just the outline. And then I moved on into banners. I did like a few versions of banners. I started off by taking some print screens of some photos that I like from Instagram, and then the first one that inspired a design on my head was this one where she was like in front of like a projector with these colors, and I thought it would be cute to prolong those lines and those colors in a pencil type of way and then put it in a heart. Making the heart and deciding on how I wanted to structure the heart was pretty difficult, as you're seeing right here, but I ended up finding a cute way. I was really digging this idea when I started, but then it ended up being one of my least favorites. Also, don't forget, for those who aren't familiar with YouTube stuff, YouTube banners have to be this big so that they appear in like TVs, computers, phones, and every type of like devices. Most devices you only see like this little rectangle, but you have to fill in the rest of the canvas so that it's cute in all devices. Then I decided to use her rainbow aesthetic to make this two banners. I like the mixture of the more regular font with the handwritten subscribe underneath. I just think she wouldn't really like the picture there. That's my instinct. The one where she has the heels on is also very cool. I like that. I just think it would probably be better a little bit more elaborated, but I did like that a lot. Then I had my first mental breakdown of the video.
Okay. I'm breaking down.
Where I just did this background that took a bunch of time, and then I tried putting it on pink and I tried making it cool for a banner, but I just wasn't liking anything. So yeah, I spent a few hours in there trying to make this work, but then I just realized it just wasn't working. So I went off and I actually did my last banner, which was my favorite one. I used this crochet butterfly stickers kind of thing with this purple color that was inspired in a photo I saw on Pinterest, and then I contrasted the black that I was talking about in the photos with the white on the fonts, and I think it ended up being really cute. I like the eye on the Nintendo. And then I made a similar version to that banner but with magazine characters, which is something that I used to work with a lot and I haven't been, but I think she would like it. Then we went on into the intros. I made some really sketchy storyboards just to get some ideas in paper on the iPad. I based all of the intros in the banner so that everything would be cohesive. I started off by the last banner that I had made, and I just decided to make these letters that would like rotate between different colors and aesthetics, and then they would like write Avery as the characters were like rolling. Shut up. I have a job to be done. I'm not paid, but it's still a job. Why are they so loud? Then I went on into the rainbow intro. I made a little rainbow and then I made it so that it would like appear, like grow on the screen. I made it really simple because it's an intro. You don't want to be seeing a bunch of different information and aesthetic. You just want something that feels clean, appealing, and that doesn't take too long because people aren't there to see Avery being written on the screen. They're there to see the actual video. I actually don't use intros anymore for my videos because I like making different things for different videos, and so I kind of quitted that. I'll probably get back to that, but I haven't been using my latest intro. And I do think this designs could also be used not for an intro but for an edit of a certain video. Then I made this little heart for the third intro that was inspired in the other banner. I made it like grow, and I added this Polaroid inspired in a Vogue shooting. I basically just took a bunch of black and white photos and added the one with the projector in the middle and painted the Polaroids. My sister says Polaroids are out of style, but I've been kind of getting back to using Polaroids in my video. For example, my what I eat in a day video. Let's see the intros. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Let's roll the intros, baby. Okay, we've got to the part of the video that sounds more cringy and is more challenging, which is creating video ideas for a person that almost has 1 million followers. So I did have a bunch of things that came to my head. I'm just a subscriber that likes the content and has some ideas. I think Avery is known for her fashion style, but I don't think she approaches fashion as intensely or as diversely, does that word exist? I don't know, in her videos as she could. And so I would really like to see her explore more lookbooks, a monochromatic lookbook, a lookbook with her boyfriend's clothes, a lookbook imitating a certain style that's trendy. I also think she could really explore the video that she made where she was making clothes from scratch. I've been obsessed with those types of videos, and I think that's so popular on TikTok that could probably also do well on YouTube. So even though I know those videos take so much time and like emotionally strength to do, not really sewing videos, but like tutorials, DIYs, and experiments. You don't even have to be teaching people how to do it, but just showing the process. I think that would be very nice. Gives people a value, and it hasn't been super explored on YouTube. And then lastly, picking Pinterest and making Pinterest related content like some people already do on YouTube, making like a Pinterest morning routine, or living like my Pinterest mood board, being a Pinterest album for a day. I don't know, just picking some really weird but cool and aesthetically pleasing concepts that would do very well, and I think that would be very fun as well. So now that we have the ideas, I'm gonna show you 3 different thumbnails that I made. I feel like making thumbnails for my channel is always so tiring because I end up always putting a bunch of information. I struggle with like putting too many images or putting the text too little. And then when I make thumbnails for other people, it's just so intuitive. But I made this one that would be for like a lookbook with boyfriend's clothes. Then this one was like, it took me 5, maybe 10 minutes to make. But I was just so frustrated at the fact that my thumbnails take me so much energy. And then right here, I just really loved a thumbnail that I just had made in 10 minutes. I would definitely click this thumbnail. And then the third thumbnail would be for like a DIY sewing video. And yeah, those are the thumbnails. Then lastly, we got ending screens. Ending screens end up always being the easiest ones because I've already figured how I want the things to look visually. So I just have to conjugate the elements in the screen. And I just was having a very difficult time on the rainbow one because I made this one, but I didn't like it. It just felt like a cheap version of the one she already has. So I ended up remembering the thing that I did for my self-care video, which was this spiral with colors that were all blended, and I really liked the clean aspect of it. So I transferred that to this, and I just made it like this, and I kind of really like it. Okay, I'm literally out of breath because I've been talking for so long. Tell me down below which are your favorite YouTubers, what YouTubers you would like me to redesign. Please, 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 please just help me freaking share this. Maybe Avery will get to her. That would be like so exciting, if Avery would actually see this video, just because like I would love to have some feedback. I think Avery, you know, she's done a good job on YouTube. She's talked about important mental health things. She's brought awareness to important subjects, and her videos really helped me have a good time. So I would really just like to interact with her, even if it would be for like 5 minutes. If you have a little business, a channel, or something that you would like help with, whether it would be digital marketing, graphic design, editing stuff. I've been doing some freelancing projects for some people lately. Make sure to DM me if you would like anything from me. I'm finishing high school this year and taking a gap year next year, and I would just really love to be able to make more money out of what I've been doing. Anyways, tell me down below what aesthetic you like the most: rainbow, the purple one, the red, pink, white one. Give this video a thumbs up because it really helps my channel to be recommended, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.